Have you ever wondered, can you communicate directly with spirit guides, teachers, or non-physical consciousness, or even our higher selves? What would they tell us? My name is Kevin Moore, and since 2015, I started to practice a form of communication which is termed channeling. I have been interviewing experts on my talk show to find out, does life continue after we die? And can we communicate with those that have crossed over? With each expert I spoke to, they all had different ideas. Is there knowledge from the past which could be shared with the present moment? So I thought, why not just speak to the non-physical world directly through channelers around the world? And that's what I set out to do. They Call Us Channelers will take the viewers on a journey into the phenomena known as channeling. And my main goal with this docuseries is to bring a new understanding and awareness to channeling by looking within ourselves and asking, is it truly possible that we can all use this innate ability? Chagai, thank you for coming back on the show. It's great to have you back on.
Okay, now thank you so much, Kevin. I'm also very, very happy to come back again. And like the last 2 times, it was very, very nice to get to know with your followers, your audience. And it was a beautiful comment from last time. So I said, well, I think I should come again.
Well, I'm glad to have you here as well. And we've also got Tom Allon, shall I say. Tom, thank you as well. You're a music producer. You're an artist as well. You're joining Chagai because obviously with what we're about to give the audience here as well. But Tom, thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you so much for having me. It's good to be here.
And you're in Iceland? No.
I'm in Iceland.
Oh, you are in Iceland, right? Because I thought for a minute, hang on, you're in Iceland, so we've got Iceland, we've got obviously Israel. Well, actually, what part of Israel are you in, Chagai?
South. It's really on the border with Egypt and Jordan.
Okay.
Sinai. So on the Red Sea.
Wow. Okay. So, and with myself in America, this is an incredible to be able to do this. But we're actually doing it with really good audio streaming as well, because Tom is going to perform some music as well. So, to try to sort of explain what all this is something that you call the cosmic womb awakening, right? And I believe this was something that you were working on. Well, you can tell us, but I think it may have been sort of like maybe early part of this year. Maybe you sort of the inspiration came to you last year, and this is an opportunity, I believe, where people can come and join you both, and this is to help people heal traumas and to remove all kinds of any kinds of issues that are causing them, whether it's manifestation in their life, whether it's, issues, with family or whatever trauma it is. You've called this sort of cosmic womb healing, and you've sort of connected the trauma healing based within that all. So I don't want to make I want, if you could explain it better than I can say it, in a sense, but if you could just tell us about the cosmic womb awakening that you're offering.
Well, no. All right. Well, I must say we are very excited because this is a very special process that we are going through. Even today, before the live the live broadcast, it's not a live, but I mean before the recording, there was some issue that we both had to work on, and this is a very special thing because we came to realize that, well, we have something in common. So if you're a woman or if you're a male or you're a transgender, it doesn't matter. We all come from the same organ. We came from mother womb. And there is so much that we picked up during the pregnancy, before the pregnancy, and even being in this earth, being inside the let's say the cosmic womb, we are very lucky to be here alive. But in the same time, we pick up so much that really this is the time now to start to be more awakened, to awaken the cosmic vibration, to allow the healing to occur. So Tom and I collaborating for I think more than 2 years. Maybe Tom can talk about how we met together. And last time you heard the wonderful music of Tom. And you know, of course, me, Chagai Katz, I'm an ET healer. I'm working from 2001, collaborating with the ETs, the ET medical teams, to help people. And you know, this is my life journey to support people and to help them to become better healer, better healthy, and more. And the combination with the music did something to me. I mean, I saw such a remarkable results with people that I work with and meditation that I was guiding. And then all of a sudden, from one of the training courses I do, one of the ladies started to speak about how many traumas there is inside the womb and how many things women carry. I mean, oh my God, this is really a lot. And you know, as a married man and a man that knows what is happening with women, and we are of course men that are having relationship with women, but it's a process that we are all in. And we believe that once we're going to help heal ourselves, it doesn't matter when you're a woman or you are a man, you are contributing to the collective field. And this is where we started to create this wonderful music, that the goal is to start to awakening the cosmic womb. And once you going to awaken those frequencies, then you have a very good chance to start have healing. So we created a workshop that basically it's a very interactive workshop. So it's not just being, you know, receiving lectures or hearing me speaking or getting healing from me, is having a chance to really have an experiment of getting healed and also working on yourself with the beautiful frequencies, music and production that Tom is going to do. He will explain about it in a minute. And me guiding the people, and in the same time that one individual will receive the support, he will get it in person, but the whole group will support him. So it's really a nice, intimate place to work on yourself, but also to support other people.
So these are, I'm guessing these are meetings, or these are sessions. I suppose, you know, they're obviously a different type of session with the music there as well, with the live music from Tom. And this is over a number of weeks that you would perform these healing sessions?
Yes. Well, this is a 9 meeting sessions on Zoom that we're going to also use this wonderful technology for improving the audio quality, and like 9 pregnancy a month. And so there is a lot of beautiful miracles that happens when we start to plan this workshop. And so it's a process for 9 weeks.
So, and these are sort of limited classes as well. These are you limit the number of people, because I'm guessing the way this works then is Tom is and I know Tom will talk about this, but he's obviously performing the music live, and this is like translating the energy to music and back and forth, and he's fine tuning the music in accordance with the individuals in that session. So I'm guessing you can only have so many participants then.
Yeah. We limit it to 7 participate.
Okay, yeah.
I think there is something I always confuse with 9 and 7, but anyway, all the details will be on the website, so you can look it up. But the intention is really to do really an intimate environment that everybody can be seen, everybody will be supported, so there is no chance you can be asleep in the class. But in the same time, you will get the intention and the attention and the right frequencies for everyone.
Okay. So every class is
Yeah.
different in a sense. Every of those 9 classes, they're yeah. Okay, okay. That's interesting. So yeah. Tom, thank you for just holding on there as well. So yeah, I mean,
pleasure.
how have you managed to sort of come up with what you're doing now? And I'm guessing that you must be quite open to the work that Chagai does, and just tell us a bit about yourself, and that journey of you guys meeting.
Okay, yeah. I lived in Amsterdam for about 5 years, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
my girlfriend, now she's my wife, she was a healer as well, and she was in the same field as Chagai, and they met, and she was working on she actually made a video for Chagai that is on his YouTube, like a image video. And while she was doing that, I was just composing some music that I didn't really know where it's going. And personally, there's a lot of music that I do that I don't really didn't always find a place for it in the world in a way.
Yeah.
So like, and then she was hearing it while she was editing, and she said, this really feels like it's connecting to the footage that I'm working on. And then I said, okay. She said, can we use it? And I said, yeah, if he likes it. And he liked it, and it had a little bit of this kind of alien influence, I guess you would call it, like very kind of ambient beats and weird sounds and stuff like that. And he liked it, and he used it. And a couple of years later, he started live streaming, and I wanted just to give him a tip and help him, because I could see that he had some problems with his sound system. So I wrote him and started giving him some tips about how to improve his live streams. And then he said, hey man, maybe you can make a track for me. And I was really happy to do it, because again, as I said, I didn't really found a place to put my music in the contemporary kind of music world. So it kind of started a new niche, and actually I could just really do what I do completely, just music that comes and goes, and there is no repetitive choruses and poppy structure of the tracks. And he actually really likes that. He calls it life. So yeah, I started developing it, and we done many tracks for the last 2 years already.
And have you done any sort of mainstream work, or is it just the alternative stuff that you've sort of now found your niche in a sense?
I mean, I'm still doing, I'm also like kind of have this traditional title of a music producer, and I give sound services for musicians. Like if a musician comes and she has a pop song or she wants to produce something, I make it. But I have to be honest, everything I make sounds a bit different than kind of what you would find maybe on Spotify and stuff like that. But I also do traditional music. I also write songs myself, but somehow I found myself in this niche more than anything else, and it's kind of a non-existing niche as well.
It's great. I mean, listen, and every session that you do for the clients that you guys are going to work with, it's all individual. It's all, as you say, in the moment, and it's coming from that, that space of
Yeah.
inspiration, I guess. Would you call it your higher self? Maybe it's coming from, and in the moment.
Yeah, you could call it that. What comes to me very strongly when you speak is the word momentary miracles. It's almost like this, whoa, I'm like here and suddenly something happens and I was like, whoa, I didn't expect this to happen the way it did, and
Yeah.
and I'm in awe as well, and when it's done I'm like, wow, this is not, doesn't really feel like me, and that's the part I like about it. I can never trip on that in a way. It's like always has to be very graceful, and yeah.
I think it's wonderful that I don't know any courses have to Chagai, I've got to say this as well, that have a live composer, musician, within, as an element within the course. But there's a special reason for this, because there's Tom, tell me if I'm wrong. That there's obviously some sort of energy that's coming from this for people that when you've experimented doing this, it's very healing for people. I mean, I've listened to some of the music, and as Chagai said, the music from the last show that we did, we featured your music, and it was beautiful. Do you know what I mean? But this is very unique, doing it this way. That's my point. So we're going to demonstrate that as well. So I guess I'm going to be the guinea pig in a sense, but which is fine. Yeah, and I think Chagai, if there's anything that you think that you just might want to add to what Tom was saying, or
Yeah. Well, Tom can speak for hours, but I mean, what I also I'm very honored to say that, because this is not me, this is not Tom, this is the creation, and this is of course the beloved ETs that are working together with both of us, because every time, and actually normally, for example, I would say when we started to compose something new, it took for a few weeks, maybe months, for Tom to create, and one time it took him like a few days, and we really saw that when we are connected, then it comes through us. So the music creates itself. We just have to move out of the way and let the creation work through us. And this is so special also, that the ETs are supporting all of this, and so this is make it even more special. So yeah. So this is what I wanted to add, of course.
excellent. Well, thank you. Yes. All right. So just to go through then. So if we're going to start this process, Chagai, just what would be the process in a sort of in a one session? If this was a mocked up session.
Yeah. Okay. Let's jump through it. Well, Kevin, what I would ask you is to read honestly, just for a couple of moments when we are talking. I will talk now, and I will put you into the state of just tuning into yourself, to your life, to what you're ready now in this moment of time to say that you feel this is the time to heal, to expose, and you can I believe you can feel comfortable to say what it comes up. What do you feel you want to heal within you, and just give it a few moments now. And when if you're ready, you can just speak now, or just you need a few seconds to tune in to see what comes up.
My list would be so long. No.
The first thing that comes.
Well, can it be a single word, or?
Go for it.
Well, just forgiveness then, I suppose. Forgiveness. But do you want me to go deeper than that? Well, I don't want to say
As much as you are ready to.
what it's about, but forgiveness towards others. How about that? And maybe
Okay.
myself.
Okay. Is it you don't have to name, of course, and to say who it is, but is it like one special individual, or you would say more than that?
A friend.
Okay,
Let's go with that.
cool.
Yeah.
Good enough. Good enough. All right. Now, Kevin. So what we're going to do, I want you to just now close your eyes and just concentrate on your breath, the way you breathe normally. And I want you to, the first step, just tune into your heart. And breathe normally. With the intention to make the connection to the source of creation within yourself, within your heart. And when you feel the connection, to your heart, I want you to dive in smoothly, directly in this lifetime to the one special organ that you were created in. That's of course your mother womb. And I want you to be there. Feel the warmth of the liquid around you. Feeling connected to the source of everything that you need. And the only thing you need is just to be in this field of accepted, being seen, being the one, the only one. Without thinking about it, without wanting anything, without wishing, just be. And from time to time you can look on your heart and And with the intention to awakening the cosmic womb, healing, to heal any kinds of emotions that you might have to someone that you care for, for reasons of communication or other different kinds of reasons this connection was breaked or changed. As you tune in now to the value of compassion, and forgiveness, being held, being kept safe, and just embrace all the emotions of this relationship, connection will be restarted. And even you can put your hands on your lower belly, in a place when you're a woman, there were the womb located inside your body. And now you're holding your friend as he is inside your own womb. Embracing him with unconditional love. Giving and letting go of any anger, any frustration, any disappointment, or any other emotions that are there. And with the unconditional love, all the energies of those emotions will be transformed to life force. Just be there now. Be present. na na inai inai na 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 inai Now the love, the compassion, the joy, love, friendship is now vibrating, activating the womb vibration of healing. Kevin, you are loved. Kevin, you are being loved. Kevin, you are love. You are the creation. Slowly, come back to your heart, to the world of the senses. And visualize for the coming moment, your life from now, where you want to be, what do you want to feel, how do you like your life look like. Thank you. Thank you. ready, you can slowly open your eyes.
That's beautiful music,
Mm. Well,
and the what you do there as well, Chagai, with the voice as well. That's yeah, and you're sort of tuning in, are you, at the time when you're, because every session's different, isn't it, for you as well, for the client?
yeah, it's channeled. Let's say, yeah, this is channeled,
Right.
especially for you, for now, for this moment in time.
Right, I can't believe it was that long as well. Wow. Okay, just seeing the time.
Yeah, it was hard to to stop. It feels like we can go on
That was
non-stop,
beautiful.
but yeah,
Now, of course, as we mentioned before, each session's completely different. So what we've just done there is just something that I guess it's just something easy, but there can be there could be movement, couldn't there? Do you know what I mean? In some sessions where you're moving around. I mean, I'm there's no movement here. I'm sat in my chair, but if this was for the actual clients, then yeah.
yes, you're really down to the point, because you also was discussing, and we had a previous project about aesthetic dance, that we are also going to plan some
Oh.
movements, of course,
Okay.
with more, let's say, music with more beat, Tom.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's the
Mhm.
word, to really let loose all the tension. And of course, when you go into a deep process, and I do that also many times when I do meditation, after when you go very deep for even 1 hour of meditation, then the last quarter was movement and beat and some bass and some drums, and
Right.
so you can shake
Yeah.
everything and just give a big smile.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. Do you take part in that? I mean, are you part of motivating people to? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. I
yes.
thought so.
When I was a child, when I was 12 years old, until I was in the army, I was also a DJ. So
Okay.
in this words, not such a professional DJ, but I
Hmm.
did a lot of parties, so it was
Yeah.
nice.
I got
I
you.
enjoyed it.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. Well,
Yeah.
nothing's ever mistaken. Everything comes back in some way, doesn't it? To use again. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, I guess an important question is for people wanting to know more about this process of cosmic womb awakening, right? Where would they go to find out more information?
Yeah, they go to my website. It's chagaikatz.com/events. We probably, you will have the link in the
Yes.
content. And we're going to interview all the participants. So it's not just filling up a form and then you are in. We really want us to speak and to have an appointment,
Oh,
short
okay.
appointment with people that I
Okay.
would do,
Mm-hmm.
to really, because it's a very gentle process. We have to make sure that everyone that goes inside is ready for the process, ready to be open to this. So when I also do my training course, I always interview people to see, to give them the right information, the right
Mm-hmm.
attention, and then then we can make it even better.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Yes, that's wonderful. Okay, so there's that process as well. Yes, of course, we'll link everything in the description below for this video. Tom, I don't know if there's anything that you might like to share just before we have to go.
Just thank you for having us, and looking forward. We did one session to kind of prepare, and it was so much fun, and I felt so much movement and gentleness in me opening up, and I can't wait to go back in and continue this it's very healing also for us.
I was going to say that, yeah, from what, yeah, right. Well, what you've just done there, I mean, that was, brother, that was beautiful. Let me just say that to you, right? That really was. And do you know what the funniest thing was in all of this, right? There's me saying, right, that the forgiveness was in a friend. But do you know what actually did come up in all of that from the moment you started playing it? Was not that friend at all. That it was my ex-wife, which there you go, and I was with her, and her son at some points. So maybe what I thought, was really had caused the problem, or whatever issue I thought was really predominant. Actually, no. Actually, there's a core issue that comes up, and for me, if I'll be honest, it was that, which was not what I even, set out to talk about. But honesty, that's the honest answer.
Wow. Brave.
Deeper layer.
Yeah, and it was emotional at times, but even speaking about it right now, I don't feel too upset by it. But it was almost like a releasing. At the end, they were waving goodbye.
Wow.
Which I think there's a part of me that still doesn't want that. Do you know if that makes sense? Even though it happened a long time ago. Yeah. Well, I say a long time ago, but yeah, maybe not that long ago.
A lot happened.
A lot happened in between, absolutely. Yeah, and maybe I'm still holding on to that. Maybe I am in some deeper way. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. So thank you.
Wow, it's brave. Thank you, man.
So happy. Thank you for sharing, man.
Wow,
So
it's
happy.
really respect. Yeah, I really feel honored to to have this opportunity to do that. It's
Yeah, well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, looks, if all the links are coming up on the screen for what we've just been talking about, and it's very unique, very special, and I really do, if you feel drawn to go further with this, please do check it out and check out the links. So just thank you both so very much for coming on.
Yes. Thank you for inviting us. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Okay.
Good luck.